And we have a wonderful, wonderful little gentleman here on the show for the last segment. We've got Jack Bonneau. Jack is, I met Jack last year at the Orchards Farmers Market. He had a nice little lemonade stand out there, and I got a bit, Jack. I walked past you and I thought, this is really cute. Look at those little kitties out there selling lemonade. I went out there this year, and lo and behold, there was Jack again. And not only did I think, well, this guy's persistent. He must really want something. So I went up and started talking to Jack, and it turns out that Jack is a little bit more than just a lemonade stand owner. Jack is a little entrepreneur. And Jack now has some franchises out there. He's in different markets. Jack, welcome to our show.
Hi.
Now, we've also got some other people in the show. We've got Kelly Williams from the Louisville Farmers Market. We've got Brandon Angelo from the Joy Nut Company. We've also got Steve, Jack's dad. Now, Jack, you have this wonderful little lemonade stand. And so you've been out there for 2 years?
Yes, this is my second year doing it.
This is your second year doing it. All right. So what was your first, why did you open up a lemonade stand, Jack?
So, I was at the table one day, and I finished my last Lego, and I wanted another Lego. My dad said I could get one, but I would have to pay for it. And I really had my hopes up for the Lego Death Star, which costed $400.
$400?
Yes.
Yes.
And my dad just said, why don't you start a lemonade stand? And I thought it was a great idea, so I just went along with it. We built the lemonade stand, and I got into the farmer's market, and I became an entrepreneur.
Nice. You could actually say that pretty well.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Jack is a well-spoken young man.
You have to be able to say it.
Yeah.
Now, Jack, how old are you?
I'm 9.5 years old.
Nine and a half. You ever notice that with little kids? It's never just 9. I tell people I'm just 40-ish. And you're breaking it down into 9.5. When do you turn 10?
In December.
In December. All right. So Jack, now, so you wanted the Lego Death Star, and essentially your dad said, hey, if you want that Lego Death Star, you got to go and buy it yourself.
Yes.
Now, were you kind of surprised to hear him say that?
No, because I don't think he would. Maybe he would give me a little money, but I would have to make the majority of the money. $400 is a lot.
It is a lot of money.
I'll tell you what, kudos to you, Dad. Kudos to you, Steve. Because that's kind of a lost spirit these days with getting kids to actually get out there and work. And Jack, you kind of stuck with it. Now you're enthusiastic about this. You're motivated.
Yes.
All right. So now, did I have to ask? Did you get the Lego Death Star?
Yes, I did, and I built it with my friends.
How long did it take you to get $400?
A month.
Oh, wow, that's pretty good.
So
That's some good lemonade sales.
thank you.
A month. You
Yes.
made $400 in a month.
Month and a half.
Wow. I remember. I think when I first started working, I was like 15. I made I think it was like $2.06 an hour.
Well, at least he's making money. I mean, we've been doing this for a long time. We can't even get any money.
We need to
No
get
Death
some tips.
Star for you.
Now, I do want to mention now, Jack, you have a website out there.
Yes.
All right. Now it's www.jacksstands.com. All right. So I understand the concept of having the little booth out there and you're making lemonade and selling lemonade, but you've taken it one step further.
Yes, so if someone goes to my website, jackstands.com, they can sign up and run their own lemonade stand in Erie, Lafayette, and Louisville's Farmers Market. We'll provide everything, including permits, and we don't provide 2 things: their enthusiasm and their mood. They'll have to
Their
provide
enthusiasm and their mood.
So you guys built the stands for your franchisees?
Yes, and I recently got a loan from Young Americans Bank for $5,000, and that's how I'm using the money to pay for the extra lemonade stands, the lemonade, the spots in Erie, Lafayette, and Louisville. But all of my customers have loved it, who have done it. They've been really happy. And
They've all been very enthusiastic.
yes, and they've signed up again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to get a cup of lemonade at every.
I don't know if you can get from behind that nut stand though. You guys are so busy. I'll bring one to you.
No, I get one every time. Every
Oh.
every time that he's at a market, I actually.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I gotta support the little guy. I mean,
Yeah.
come on. It's great. It's great lemonade.
He's going to be
juice.
supporting us. The company, and we are talking to Jack Bonneau from Jack Stands. All right, so Jack, you started off. You wanted the Lego Death Star.
Yes, I wanted the Lego Death Star, and I got it because I did my lemonade stand, and I had such a great time. I wanted to offer this to other kids so they could have the same great experience I did. So this year I created a website with help from my dad, jackstands.com. There you can sign up and run your own lemonade stand in a farmer's market in Erie, Lafayette, and Louisville.
You know what, Jack? You are, for 9 years old, you are an incredibly well-spoken young man.
So are
I'm
you
really proud of you.
Are you planning on having lemonade stands, like say if there's some kids in Denver or some other cities where some other markets can they sign up and do it at those markets, or is it just for those Kelly's markets?
Yes, we're thinking to expand to there. We tried to get into Cherry Creek and Stapleton, but we were a little late, so we didn't get in. But next year we're going to get into Cherry Creek and Stapleton and
Sweet.
maybe Longmont.
You know, I don't know about just the other kids. I might want in on this. Do you have an age limit, Jack? What if I want to open up one of my own Jacks? I might not have the same appeal as.
Well,
maybe
it'll be called.
Jack's looking at me like, I don't know, man.
It'll be called Hippo Lemonade. I don't know.
I don't know if they would drink that. So, Jack, when you're looking at all these other kids out there, and you know, what kind of qualities do you look for? Or do you interview them, or do you just let any kid off the street that wants to participate become a member of Jack Stands?
I just let any kid who wants to do it. They do have to be really outgoing, or else they're, because half of the sales come from, hey, would you like some lemonade or iced tea?
That's
Not
right.
everyone's just gonna, oh, hi, this little cute guy. I mean, some are just gonna walk by and say,
Yeah.
You gotta sell it.
I
yeah,
mean,
they
Jack,
gotta sell it.
Jack, see, you got a good point there. I mean, that little cute factor you got going on there. I mean, that's going to work for you for a while. All right, but that does wear off, doesn't it?
Yes.
I mean, you got to get out there. You got to sell. You got to talk to people. You got to be
Yeah.
enthusiastic, and you got to be persistent, don't you?
Yes, you gotta be really loud and just
Yeah.
happy and enthusiastic. Yeah.
All right, now, Jack, here's a good question. This lemonade of yours, I noticed that you didn't bring any into the studio, and I was a little disappointed to hear about that. But the lemonade, is this good lemonade?
Everyone that's had it has liked it. We also sell iced tea, sweetened and unsweetened, so if someone doesn't want sugar, we can offer them unsweetened iced tea. So that helps me. Yeah.
All right, now, do you have other products that you're offering at the lemonade stands? Are you expanding a little bit?
Yes. So I'm going to open next year and this year something that I call the Young Entrepreneurs Marketplace. This is where other young entrepreneurs can put their products and their stories, and I'll sell them. Right now, I will be able to offer products on consignment from Sweet Bee Sisters, iMonster Cards, Bee Sweet Lemonade, and Define Bottle. So.
Kelly, this guy's going to be giving you competition here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Oh, Jack's gonna take over the world.
All right, so Steve, you got a microphone over there too. Well, you got to be just crazy proud of this young man.
Yes, very much so.
Right now, when you told him that, I'm sorry, kid, you're not getting that Death Star for free. You're going to have to work for it. Is this what you envisioned? Were you planning on having him start his own business?
Well, I'm an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 years, but this is just an opportunity for him to get out there and have his own business. The lemonade stand is lot of kids' first business. And so to put it in a farmer's market setting where they actually get customers rather at the end of a driveway, say, it's just a totally great experience. He does all the change, he does all the money, he runs the entire stand, and it's just a great experience, and it's a great experience for other kids to experience.
Nice. Now I've got a young son at home. I've got my little son Chopper at home. Now, Steve, when you're with Jack, you got to kick him out the door? Do you go do the farmers markets? Because I'm looking at him here, and he seems pretty excited. Or is he dragging you out the door?
It's a bit of both, but he's enthusiastic about it. I do get up early to set up the stands, but he's back home, filling the coolers with lemonade and making the bank and getting things ready. Yeah.
All right, so Jack, I got a question for you. What's if someone were to ask you what motivates you? What motivates you?
Well, I just like this business because I can help other kids learn about financial literacy, being an entrepreneur, and some math skills, counting change, and just how I'm gonna donate some of my profits to charity, helping a few charities, and making some money, and most importantly, just having fun. I have a great time while just talking to my customers. It's just really fun doing it.
Right, and that's that. If I were to offer some advice, and I'm not sure that I can even offer you advice at this point, Jack. Yeah, I might be coming to you with questions. But one of the things I would say, whether it's a young man like yourself or some other young men starting up their nut company, it's that passion. You got to want to do it. When it becomes a burden, when it doesn't wake you up in the middle of the night, that's when you got to start kind of rethinking things. So you're constantly changing. I would bet, Jack, that you're coming up with new ideas all the time.
Well, me and my dad did come up with a Young Entrepreneurs Marketplace, but we also in the fall are going to sell apple cider. Just throw that in, and it's just really fun doing it, and I just like it.
Great. And I want to tell everybody, again, that's Jack's Stands, www.jacksstands.com.
Yes.
All right. Now, Kelly, is Jack at your farmers markets?
He's at all three of my farmers markets. He started this year. I love having him down there, and I love seeing all the kids. And one thing I'd like to say about the lemonade stand is that over the years I've had a lot of calls from parents that wanted to have their kids learn entrepreneurship skills and set up lemonade stands at the markets, but nobody was willing to go through the Department of Health and to get the licensing. And I would tell those parents it has to be a real business. All the vendors down here are serious, they're selling products, and they are, there's a financial commitment. And that, Jack's the first kid that actually did that. So it's not an easy thing to do, to become licensed and to, be certified by the Department of Health and to commit to all these markets and be there on time and to be on all day talking with people. So I love having him down there, and I think he's inspiring other kids. He inspires me.
Yeah, he inspires us too. When I first saw him, I was just in awe of this little bright young kid, and his vocabulary is almost probably better than mine. So.
I was trying to think back. What was I doing when I was 9 years old? When I was 9 years old, if I can even think back that far, Jack. 9 years old, that would have been 18, something like that. I was playing with, I don't know if we had Legos back then, but I was probably digging holes and, making money on my own and starting my own business was probably not even conceivable when I was 9 years old. So again, it's really great to see such a bright young guy doing this. Mm-hmm. So you're having a good time.
I am. I just love helping kids and just having fun while doing it. Yeah, it's just an awesome experience for
All
me.
right, so Jack, where do you see yourself next year, man?
At the Cherry Creek and Stapleton Farmers Market.
Do you think about creating your own brand of lemonade?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I got a feeling that might be already in the works. You might be talking about a secret, something that's going on back in there. All right, so Jack, I want to thank you very much for coming in today.
Thank you.
And I can't tell you how much I look forward to keeping an eye on you and seeing where you go. And you inspire a lot of us, even us old farts. All right, so I look forward to it.